Hello YouTubers, and it's Demon here. What's up? What's going on? Here are so much things about Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I am here, guys. I'm here to answer a few questions, do a few discussions, a lot of things that I gotta go through right now. Analyzation, a lot of stuff. But we're gonna get to it right now. Okay, so I have a few questions here from people about Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. Yes, this is a number DBZ talk, and also this is a discussion and analysis. So if you guys see the photo, yes, it's true, I am doing that right now, and I'm pretty much analyzing everything about Xenoverse. Alright, so pretty much the game is about a remake of all the situations that happened in Dragon Ball Z, like the Saiyan Saga, the Buu Saga, the Cell Saga, everything. Pretty much that's what's going on in the Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, and that's what the game's about. But the thing is, some person comes back from the future and he has red hair, he's wearing a Trunks jacket, which is crazy, and he looks like he's wearing the pants also, I'm not sure. But for some reason we've been seeing photos that this guy can do what's it called? He can do Kamehameha and Special Beam Cannon. Now, is that crazy or what? I can't even believe that. How does a nigga do Kamehameha and Special Beam Cannon? So that proves that the future person from the guy from the future, pretty much he knows, he's been through the Piccolo when Piccolo first did Special Beam Cannon, so you can tell he's been there already. And then he knows Kamehameha, so either somebody taught him or I have no idea. Nothing has gotten that far yet in the trailers. All they showed is Goku fighting Vegeta, and then they show the Cell games, and they show Goku whooping Frieza's ass, and then Buu and stuff and everything. So it's really crazy if you ask me about what's going on in Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. All right. So right now there's not much out, but there is a few things that I want to go over right now, and these are questions. Alright, so I've been getting questions all around from different DBZ fans on my channel. By the way, 337 subscribers, thank you guys. Keep going and keep going. Alright, so let's get started. Question number 1, is the new character Gohan? Alright guys, and let me explain this to you. In my opinion, that is not fucking Gohan. He may look like Gohan, he may fucking have red hair, and they claim he's Super Saiyan God, which he is totally not Super Saiyan God, by the way. I know that for a fact. He is not Super Saiyan God. Bruh, I will fucking kill you if you fucking say he is Super Saiyan God and he's Gohan. First off, Gohan in the future doesn't even have a fucking arm. How the hell can Gohan do Special Beam Cannon and Kamehameha and be that badass? Alright, that's my question. How the fuck is that possible? Alright, Gohan is not that amazing in the future. He only can go Super Saiyan 1 because he's too much of a pussy to go Super Saiyan 2, guys. I mean, back then Gohan used to be a badass. I mean, he was a badass when he was older. He can go Super Saiyan 1 and 2 and still, and he was a teenager when he was total badass. That's when he first became the total badass of the Cell Saga. But regardless, that is not Gohan. Alright? End of discussion. Alright? I swear to God, if somebody says that, I'm gonna shoot him. Alright? Bye. Alright, bye with that discussion. Okay. Question number 2. What kind of battle system do you think the game has? Alright, so in my eyes, the battle system is kind of awky, if you see what I mean, because from Battle of Z and the new game, it's totally different because it's not the 8 vs 8 how complicated it was. But compared to Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, it's very different in my eyes. I mean, the battle system seems more like story-wise. How he fights makes you seem like you're in a Naruto scenario where you're playing the story mode, which is pretty cool if you ask me, because you can be whooping Frieza's ass, and if you do one move that triggers a story mode scenario, then it shows you beating Frieza's face, or it shows another scene where Goku's about to do Kamehameha or do something crazy, which is amazing. So I'm not sure about the battle system, but what I've seen so far of battling, it looks sort of a BT3, like a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 type battle system, but it seems more story mode wise, where it's like the computers calculated how you're gonna fight. The way they make you fight is not more free than how the Budokai games used to be, and Raging Blast 1 and 2, and yeah, pretty much Ultimate Tenkaichi was a bullshit ass game. Battle Z was straight, but the 8 versus 8 was very complicated because you only can do certain moves, and on top of that you can't even fight perfectly because there's such assholes on that game. I don't even want to get into that. Alright, so that second question is done. Alright, question number 3. Do you think it will go... Okay, so they said, do you think it will go up to the God Saga? What pretty much says, would Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse most likely reach the God Saga? Alright, in my eyes, I'm guessing it will. I'm not entirely sure because I don't see anything that has to do with Bills or Wiz or anybody. All I see is just some random nigga coming from the future. I mean, it could be that he knows, he's seen okay, well, I have two scenarios. It's either he's seen the gods battle and everything, so he came back into time to stop different things that occurred or somebody, or it has to be like a cause and effect. So type of thing is where like he has a best friend or he knows somebody that also knows how to go back in time and he's fucking shit up in the back of the time, and then in the future it's all fucked up and it's not how it used to be. That's pretty much what probably the scenario is, or I could be wrong. It could be a Super Saiyan God type nigga that just learned how to time warp and just came to fucking Goku and said, "What's good, bro? I like that fight. Let me get some popcorn. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this. On and true stream, especially when Cannon and Kamehameha. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make sense. You see? So I'm not entirely sure if the game will go up to the God Saga, but I know for a fact that it will reach the Buu Saga definitely because it showed the parts and everything. So I have to get back to you on that when I see more content, but I will be doing the questionnaire more often on the DBZ discussions and DBZ talk. So yeah, that's a good question. Alright, next, will the game sort of be like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3? Okay guys, the game will nowhere likely be like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Reason is because so far since the game's been shipped, starting from Ultimate Tenkaichi and then Battle of Z. I mean, Battle of Z was a decent, successful game, but the game didn't make that much copies because of the gameplay, how it was. I mean, excuse me, what the fuck? Anyways, I mean, people have been playing the demos and stuff, but when you play the actual game, like when you play the demo, it seems amazing, but when you play the actual game, it's like, what? Why did I waste $60 on that game? You know what I mean? That's what I did, but whatever. I just did the story modes on my channel and that's it. That's all I had to do. But for that question, no. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse will not be I gotta say, it will not be as good as the previous Budokai game, especially BT3, when you get to use different characters. And I think DBZ BT3 was the last game that they allowed to use Dragon Ball Z GT characters. I could be wrong, but yeah, I know that for a fact. It will never be like BT3. Alright, so question number 5, will Dragon Ball Z GT Charge will be in the game of Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse? Guys, come on, you already know they have that canon bullshit, they have this bullshit. It's not gonna work out at all. I know for a fact things are gonna happen and things will occur. So Dragon Ball Z GT Charge will not be in the game. I know that for a fact because canon, and because they say canon's one thing, this is one thing, so they're entirely different. Akira Toriyama didn't make it, you know, whatever. Akira, I don't remember his name, it's kind of hard to say, but Toriyama did not make it supposedly. So I guess Dragon Ball Z GT will not be in the game. Alright, question number 6, final question. I've heard that DBZ Xenoverse will be like DBO with Quest. Is that true? Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure if DBZ Xenoverse will be like that, because depending on the story mode, how you see it, it seems like most of the original games, how you have to beat this character, then beat this character, then beat the Cyberman, and then you fight the real boss. I mean, it's entirely different from Dragon Ball Online and Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. You know what I mean? They're two different things. So pretty much, yes, I know for a fact they are not going to do it, because Dragon Ball Online is a whole entire different world. How the game is totally entirely different from the real Dragon Ball Z games, so that will not be no, I don't think any quest will be in the game. Alright, and that's the final questions for today. Only 6 questions. If you guys have more, PM me on Skype, and then I will get back to you. Now for the DBZ talk. Alright, so we did the questions, now time to talk. Okay, so DBZ, a lot of things in Dragon Ball Xenoverse have been going crazy. People have been seeing the gameplay, the battles of Cell and Goku and Boo and all them things, and I think it's amazing because the way they do the Kamehamehas, the way they battle is very cinematic. It looks very entertaining from the Kamehamehas, if you ask me. How the blast looks very bright, good visuals on the PS4, very HD by the way. I can't even lie, the visuals look amazing on Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. But I see a little flaws in the game if you ask me how they fight. I mean, I like how they fight, but at the same time, people have been asking for the original DBZ BT3 fighting. I mean, everybody wants fighting like that, like they want the battles to be like that. I don't understand. Like, no, or like Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast. Let's go to PS3. Alright, I'm still on PS3. What the fuck? Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast. A lot of people like that game. The way they made the story mode, the way the battles are, and the way everything is. People want to have a game like that. But for some reason, Canon or I don't know, whoever makes the game, Bandai, don't want to do that. I don't know why they don't listen to the people. I mean, if I was a creator, I would listen to the people. I mean, there's certain things you can fix around, but still, they just don't want to deal with having the original game like that. I'm not sure. That's up to the big leagues right there, game creators. And oh my god, I can't even get into that. I mean, GMs know that there's things to be done, but like sometimes they don't want to do it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not a GM, guys, but all I know is the game will be amazing and the game will be successful, but in its own entire way. Alright? The analysis is how the gameplay looks and how everything looks. My analysis is entirely the game is sort of perfect in a way. I mean, we only seen trailers and battles, but we haven't seen the full story. We haven't seen the online gameplay. We haven't seen anything yet. So until more things become released, the analysis part is, so far I'm seeing good visuals, I'm seeing good attacks and good battles with Cell and all those characters, Boo, whatever, SSJ3 Goku, I don't know, but all I know is everything's working so fine on the game so far. I just hope they don't screw it up and put something that nobody wants, because if they do that, people will get intensely mad. Even though Battle of Z was sort of successful, it wasn't entirely successful as they thought. So I'm hoping that they do what they want, what people wanted them to do on Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Alright, and that was the whole entire discussion. Actually, the analysis, the DBZ talk, the discussion, did the questions, did everything. Pretty much I am done here, guys. Alright, this is Demon. I am out. I analyzed, I discussed, and I did this DBZ talk. By the way, if you guys want to speak to me about more questions or things, or if you want to be on discussions, like I said, just PM me on Skype, DemonCool121. I have to change my name, but still, whatever, fuck my name, I don't care. DemonCool121. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.